Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. It is time for us to return to Hell's Kitchen for Season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. As far as it goes for what I know going into the season is I've seen the first full trailer. That's it. I've stayed away from everything else. Honestly, I can't even recall if I watched it with sound. To be completely frank, I don't remember. I know I didn't react to it. I didn't make a video for it. I think it came out when I was just in like a really swamped series of days or whatever, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch this for me. I think I just played it I don't know, just to kind of like save myself. I'm pretty sure I didn't have the sound on when I was watching it, just checking out the visuals or whatever. I know a couple of faces that are going to be popping up that I'm excited to see, just because, I mean, hell, they marketed the hell out of some of these reprisals and whatnot. So I'm excited to get into it and see what's what, especially after the way we left off last season, you know, with Fisk basically owning the city and them basically building their own little underground revolution army of sorts, or at least that the beginnings of the people that are willing to stand up against this force that Fisk has put together. So I'm excited to see, one, who all gets on this team, who all gets involved, what happens, how do we push back against it. I know apparently they were changing up the release schedule for this a little bit. I think at one point they had said we were going to be kicking off with a 2-episode premiere. That has now since changed. I think the last thing I saw was, not the last thing before the last thing I saw was that they went to weekly, that it was just going to be one every week. And then I just saw today that they updated it, that we're getting one for the premiere, 2 next week, and then one until the end. Either way, it's going to be wrapping up in the following week after the finale of this season. We'll be getting the Punisher one shot. What was it? One Last Kill, I think is what they're calling it, which I'm excited for. So yeah, man, I'm extremely hyped for this season. I love Daredevil. I love this universe. Last season certainly had some issues. You could tell like there's a lot left over between the original regime before they did the rework, the rewrite to shift it into canon to make it established with the Netflix universe. There was some growing pains for sure during that handoff, but I think of those original elements. There's some really cool things that they did last season, but you could definitely tell that it was coming from two very different places as we went throughout the story. So I'm very curious, especially going into this one with them having that knowledge, that expectation, that goal already, and that foundation already laid before them going into this without having to worry about any of that weighing them down. You know, they're going into this, making it the way they intended to make it from the get-go. So I can't wait to see. Hopefully this just makes for a better, stronger season than we had, man, because it's a lot to live up to, those original 3 seasons, man, especially Daredevil Season 3. Peak. Anyway, man. With that all said out of the way, let's get ready to hop into episode 1 of season 2. But before that, remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, if you want to watch this without all the edits and stuff we got to do to get this stuff up on YouTube, especially you get a little bit early as well, because as soon as I'm done recording it, I'll throw that shit up there for you guys. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things you do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least if you like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. That all said out of the way, let's hop into episode 1, The Northern Star. Here we go. Oh my God, New York born again.
I read the papers, see the numbers that like violent crime is down. New York is back and better than ever.
But what's happening behind the scenes that no one's talking about, that no one knows about, makes you wonder. Well, there we go, our namesake of the episode, the Northern Star. He was, a lot of last season, a lot of that plan hinged around that, that shipping yard, or that specific area where they could just bring things in and out and basically be their own little Private Reserve. Dude, that's sick. We need like a Rocksteady fucking Daredevil game for real. I know it'd be kind of like a palette swap a palette swap Batman Arkham, whatever. I don't really care. Do like something like that, but with the liveliness of like the PS4 Spider-Man New York. Headshot. God. Hey! Oh shit, we're starting off with this outfit. I really thought we were gonna build up to that. Maybe we'll see the creation of it at some point. Get him. Get him! Oh! The look on that guy's face, that was pure fear. Oh my God. Hell yeah, get him. Hi. Crah. I don't think he was actually waving, but it did kind of look like it. What's that made to look like fake metal? What's with that facade? Just to hide or mask this shit? It's like military grade hardware in here, man. Was that missiles, mortars, and a lot of automatic weapons? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I forgot we did this aspect ratio shit. That gave me chills. Like when you see him expanding his range to catch and like looking for what to isolate, it expands, but when he finds his target, it shrinks. And then we live in this framing right here. That's so cool. They fucking sunk this shit. Just because he was up their asses, man. That's wild. Dude, swimming in that suit could not be easy. The fact that they would rather let it sink than for him to like impede whatever they were going to do is kind of crazy. I thought that area is all that deep to begin with. Oh, you see it? Like it hit solid before it did anything there. Oh yeah, I forgot Matthew Lillard's in this season. That's awesome. Oh, I forgot about that. They're bringing Tony Dalton back too. At least their names are in the credits. Oof. Josie's is completely run down. Is it Karen back here getting into some combat shape? I think so. Yeah, damn. I mean, with everything they got going on, might as well.
Your source was right. This is big. The boat was full of weapons, rocket launchers, assault rifles.
Holy shit.
I think we hit him hard.
Good.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I just can't help but wonder who is all that firepower for?
You know, could find out.
Yeah, give her a call.
It's so cool though that like Josie's is their hidden little home base.
So what's next?
Proving it.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I can help with that.
Oh, yeah, kind of counting on it, Miss Page.
Well, looky there.
I had a call an affair with Metro General.
Nope.
And I guess tonight was a pretty good night.
Could get better.
You dog, you. But yeah, I mean, for all things considered, he made it out pretty okay. The men on the ship, though, Oh yeah, to be fair, it isn't completely sunk. It is very, very exposed, though.
Harbor Control confirms that the wreck is blocking the entrance to the port. Nothing is landing until the northern star's cleared.
Oh, God forbid what we find out's out there. Too bad he doesn't control the fucking cops. And, well, literally everything. So he could have a nuke on that, and I think everybody would turn a blind eye with how things are right now.
This is a terrorist attack executed by the vigilante of Hell's Kitchen. The hunt for Daredevil and Karen Page intensified. Who knew what was in that ship?
Only the captain and the first mate, so.
Well, obviously someone didn't. Unless it was one of them that flipped. Karen had a source. And they did abandon ship.
Yeah, it's me.
Ah! Hey!
Yeah, I would say clusterfuck is a pretty apt description. No, it's fine. I'll go up there myself. I need the miles.
Interesting.
Mayor Fisk is gonna clean that up.
I worry about the pollution.
I'm worried about the mass bastard.
Throw the book at him, whatever. If these animals can do something like that, what's next?
Oof. Turning the city against them. That's what he's here for, man.
You okay?
No matter what we do, Fizz just gets back up.
That's why we have to keep trying, huh?
Yeah.
Show the city, show Albany who he is, and he will be held accountable.
One would hope.
Jess just pulled the ship's manifest.
Did you get who he's smuggling guns for?
No.
I'm sorry, Jess?
For now, we have the captain and the first mate.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. Hey, be careful.
The mannequin transition to him.
Good to see you again, Mr. Gomez.
You haven't met the Attorney General yet.
No, I have my hands full here in New York.
Which is why we are here, actually.
You're giving yourself rather extraordinary emergency powers.
Posing mandatory life sentences on anyone convicted of extrajudicial action.
Oh, God.
Your point being?
My point is that these are provocative moves, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, now you got a ship capsized in the East River.
It's a lot of undue attention.
All I'm trying to say is that there's going to be a lot of scrutiny with these upcoming vigilante trials. My office needs to be involved. Now, I know you're not going to like it, but that means oversight.
Sorry, I'm late.
What the
Excuse me, if you're even supposed to be here.
I am definitely supposed to be here, Sheila.
Oh.
I don't know what you're doing here, but it's...
Well, I don't know what a lieutenant governor actually is, so I guess we're even, aren't we, Juan?
God.
We will not be intimidated.
You are definitely going to want to answer that phone call.
Steve Rudd. Oh. Yeah, I totally understand. Yes, Miss DeFontaine.
Oh! I'm sorry. What? Fucking DeFontaine? He's got on dial?
My office will totally
support you. Oh my God.
You.
Wow. Okay.
My office will totally support you and your policies regarding vigilantism, safer streets, hell, all of it.
Oversight.
Won't be a problem.
What
I
the
appreciate
fuck,
that very
dude?
much.
Ah, that's insane, man. I guess she can definitely still pull some strings. That's what the mannequin was for. We got, obviously, Karen out there can't be running around like herself. But despite her whole debacle with the new Avengers and whatnot, she still got her hands in shit.
This evaluation is for your legal team at Murdoch and McDuffie. I'm just an impartial observer here.
Oh, please, Dr. Glenn, impartial? That's cheeky.
In the case of adults dressing up in costume and fighting with the police, it seems the psychological evaluation is in order.
Absurd accusation.
Mr. Duquesne, are you saying that you're not the vigilante known as the Swordsman?
Delusional. Hostile and delusional.
District Attorney Hochberg will have to prove that in court.
I'm going to ask you some true or false questions. There's no wrong answer. Please answer truthfully.
If a psychological evaluation is needed, I prefer it be done by a professional. I know the law, Dr. Glenn.
Oh, fun.
Then you know you're being held here under the Safer Streets Act. In your trial, the only thing that might ever enable you to see the light of day can be postponed.
Dude, she is snapped.
Or canceled if you don't. True or false? I like mechanics magazines.
Dude, she is so... Oh, God. Oh, fuck. She's so gonna go down that rabbit hole herself at some point, I'm sure. I am certain of it.
I need you to look into those for me if you can.
Look, half of these pickups just tend to disappear, Kirsten.
Then we need to find them.
Isn't there a storyline where there's like a second muse that kind of just follows in his footsteps?
Matt's gonna be fine, okay? He's gonna be fine.
He's just gonna be fine. My friend goes missing after...
Shit. Hartburg.
Okay, so they don't... So nobody's pronounced him dead. He's missing.
Could I speak with Miss
right
McDuffie
now
privately?
And his apartment blew up. Figured they would have ran with
Yeah.
Well, no, they know he's a... Well, he knows he's alive.
Kirsten, we both know I don't need to be here. I came because I respect you. You were one of my best, and I want to save you from an avalanche of career-ending embarrassment.
Self-preservation, first and foremost.
And I must respectfully say, fuck you.
Gotta give her some credit, man.
I'll see you in court.
Sure as shit you will.
I'm surprised to see you out here so publicly.
Yeah, it's important. The ship, the Northern Star.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were behind this.
It's loaded with military weapons, heavy-duty ordnance.
Okay, so he knows. Duh, he knew he was Daredevil the whole time anyway.
This is our best chance to expose him.
You know I'm retired, right?
And died on that boat, Jerry.
You and Kirsten get pretty good at laying the guilt, you know that?
How is she?
She's worried about you. Would it kill you to reach out to her?
I can't put her at risk.
And me? You're old.
Your time's almost up anyway.
North Star, what do you need from me?
Captain and the first mate flooded the boat and took off. Kilio Kiriakou and Christofi Sava. You need me to spell those names?
Yeah, I need you to spell those names.
Valid.
I'm looking for either of these two men.
No me menos fascistas.
There.
What was he doing just in here? Oh.
New York is back and better than ever.
Oh
shit.
My useful little pop.
What the?
Her uncle, Ben Urich, would be so disappointed in her.
Oh, right.
Anyway, it's your favorite mayor, Wilson Fisk.
The real one. The one playing the game, the one not, you know.
So much money
Yeah.
for my rich and criminal friends, making sure the rich get richer and you stay poor.
Like she said, she's selling the truth.
Someone caught me
Under a name that's not
dastardly
hers.
do-gooder. That's all for now. And remember, I love you, New York.
Wild. That's sick. I wonder if that's like her directly or who's behind that. She said she's got her avenues outside of the official source. While the BB report's compromised, she's getting that out somewhere else. It's also wild how much this mirrors certain events, like heading this direction before any of it ever actually started happening.
You killed it with New York's back and better than ever. Everyone was stoked.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Keeping her ear to the ground and protecting herself, but not losing sight of the mission.
Fisk's task force do this?
It's none of your concern.
Yeah, it is. I'm a lawyer. I think we might be on the same team here.
Murdoch.
He's like his name is whispers on the street. You're Murdoch?
Look, Achilleo and Christofi are in a lot of trouble.
Achilleo was supposed to go to Toronto tonight, then a plane to Nicosia, but...
You just point me in the right direction. I'll find him.
They already found him.
What about Christofi?
If they got him too.
But we have to try, don't we?
Yes.
We're doomed to try.
Oh.
Where's Christophe?
I don't know.
Why'd you run?
Honestly, mate. Do you ever think maybe you enjoy your work a bit too much?
Oh no, they do. They do. They certainly do.
He confirmed there was Daredevil on the boat.
It's the only reason they do it.
Sorry about him. He's new.
I did what I was told. I just want to go home.
You know what? I think that can be arranged.
In a body bag.
Kine krima. Nem tesz ki se tipota.
Yeah, thank you, Buck.
Great lighting setup, though, and composition for that shot, though.
So, do we speak freely in front of the missus, or, I mean, everyone has their own protocols.
It's like, Matthew Lillard, just be Matthew Lillard.
Well, I didn't mean to offend, so.
But you have, and I don't appreciate you grandstanding in my office.
Well, that's funny. I would have called that divine fucking intervention.
Kind of was. Saved his ass.
The people I work for are very grateful for the use of your very special port. But this is now gone kind of like 8 different ways of fucked up, right?
I'm handling it. My task force is organizing the salvage team.
No.
Ooh, that turned. Feel that air just shift?
My men, they're effective. They're very loyal.
Great. So you have no problem killing them after they've unloaded the boat?
Good men are hard to come by.
I could put together decent workers, nothing special, sailors from all over the world, easy enough to make them disappear in an industrial accident after.
Oh my God.
Obviously, it's up to you.
And nothing gets traced back to us.
But what's the cost of this agreement?
Or you.
Lovely lady is correct. That circle is complete.
Well, it seems our interests are aligned.
They are.
Obviously, if this does continue to blow back, it blows back on whatever they got cooking up. But I feel like such a generous offer like that doesn't come without its strings. Unless they're already strung.
It's my inside guy, Source, only he doesn't know it.
Do you like him?
Nice.
I mean, he grows on you, but no, not like that.
You know, your uncle used to say something. He said the easiest people to manipulate are manipulators. We are manipulators.
Yeah.
Is this some, like, sisterhood here, end at the lesson type shit?
No.
I mean, kinda. A little bit.
More like an I don't want you to die type of shit.
Also valid.
I do not want you to follow in the footsteps of your uncle.
Yeah, that would be preferential.
Close, right?
The way he went was not pretty.
He's a big part of why I'm here with you right now.
Because Fisk killed her.
Yes. I have a lot of guilt about that. I'm pretty sure Ben died to save me.
No.
Shit. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of dead bodies behind us, baby. I think maybe the best way to honor them would be not to join them.
Yeah, I'd put all of it in vain. Well, not all of it, but it would definitely not help.
False? I'm often the smartest person in the room.
True. Dr. Glenn, it's Ben Hochberg.
She's working on her grip. That's either stress release or preparation.
Your contemporaneous notes are fantastic. It does get a little wonky in the data.
How do you mean?
Well, Dr. Glenn, you have a PhD. My jurors have the internet. If I can convince them that Duquesne is a sociopath, they might have a much easier time sending him back into a deep, dark.
Uh-oh.
Since you're checking over the answers anyway.
I love what they're doing.
Glenn, are you there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to have some fun here, aren't we?
Yeah, it's... Of course, it's
She already had a weird fascination with vigilantes and masked psychos all the same, as well as a very interesting perspective on it. And then you have who she's partnered up with, what she went through.
Corrected copy.
Trauma she's not facing. Oh, that's going to make its way out in some terrible, terrible ways.
Evil spirits possess me at times.
I beg your pardon?
Evil spirits possess me at times.
False.
I wonder if she would say true in this case. Oh no, she's falsifying his responses now. Or that's meant to be her response, but like they said, they need to convince the people in court of a version of him other than what they know and can look up.
We'll never figure out how you do that.
Years of brutal training from a borderline psychotic sensei.
There's nothing to it here. This restaurateur in Astoria. She was trying to get Achilleo back to Cyprus. She's there if we need her.
Good. Hey,
no.
Sorry.
Oh, he got a little too into it. Sorry. I was flashing back to Stick, and it just came back.
Was it?
She was keeping up with it though for a little bit there, for sure.
Being Matt Murdock, Nelson Murdock, and Paige.
No.
Just try to focus on moving forward. Yeah.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, I guess sometimes I do. Yeah. You?
Every damn day.
Mm-hmm. Trauma bonding.
Everything's good? So happy to have you back.
I heard that the first I think 1 or 2, maybe 3 episodes is a little, it's building. And I heard it's like just a train off the rails after the ball finally does get rolling with the story for this season.
Είμαι ο Χριστοφής Σάβας. Ήμουν στο Northern Star. Είπαν ότι μπορείς να με βοηθήσεις.
God, I am so scared for her.
Kirsten, David, and fucking Goliath.
Guys, folks, open up.
Oh, fuck off.
What do you want?
Just want to talk.
Unless you got a warrant, the door stays closed.
Come on, Cherry, don't grab you like that.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, he knew exactly that was coming. What the fuck?
Which loser cops are we talking about?
Oh, they got him poking around.
I can do this all night.
Yeah, you hit like a kid.
Yeah, Cherry's not making it out of this. Oh! Or not.
Jerry, your heart.
Oh, are you fucking... God damn it.
Sure could take a punch a lot better 10 years ago.
That sucks. I'm worried about a stray bullet catching him, though. This music accompanying this is fantastic. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Yeah, it's getting worse. Oh. And it made him think of Foggy. Uh-oh. Oh.
Holy shit. It's Matt Murdock.
Uh-oh. Oh! What? Oh, God. Oh! Yo! You're welcome. What the fuck? Oh! I was like, it's not Frank, right? No. For a second, I thought it would have been Frank. I thought, oh, but it was saved by Bullseye, of all people. The fucking dagger, the fucking throwing knife with the "you're welcome" and his damn logo on it. What a little like cherry on top. Cherry on top. Cherry is not looking good right now, man. Honestly, I would not be shocked if he died. Because if I remember correctly, with all the stuff that came out around season 1, like him, McDuffie, and that whole crew, that whole storyline really was brought out of a desire to, obviously, originally this was not meant to be canon to the original Netflix series. So they were going to be introducing their own kind of mythos and stuff and our own characters. You know, Karen wasn't going to come back, Foggy wasn't going to come back. And Cherry was kind of brought in to fill that Karen void. You know, fill that role that she did in the original show as his PI, as an investigator, the one actually going out there doing the reporting, doing the down and dirty investigative work. So now that we've shifted away from that, obviously they kept all that because so much of it had already been shot and they reworked what they could. I was like, okay, dude, fuck, are they just going to axe him right now? And who knows, while he didn't get executed in this scene, he's actively having a heart attack right now. So who's to say he even makes it out of this? I mean, they already now know he's digging into their cover up. He's looking for these missing seamen. I forget their exact roles. It was like, what was it, the captain and the first mate or something like that. And his friends, the people he trusts on the force to do some digging. I mean, they got caught because Fisk has literally everybody else in his pocket. So they immediately came after him. I mean, he was actively looking into this shit right now in his home too. So whether or not he tried to stick to his rights and all this kind of stuff, but as we know, that doesn't matter to these people, and they came crashing right in. And thankfully, Matt was here keeping tabs to stave that off for a moment. But then he, in the middle of this heart attack, the fear of losing another friend made him flicker back to watching Foggy bleed out. And he hesitated. He paused. It froze him with, I mean, the man without fear. Yeah, I think he got struck with it, man. I think he got hit with a wave of it real hard just then. And that was enough for them to get a good couple of shots in on him to get him to the ground. They peeled off the mask, saw his identity, learned it. So they now, I mean, yeah, so they had to go. If for a second I thought Cherry was going to maybe pull a weapon and cover for him and take them out as he's also going down, which would result in maybe retaliatory fire on their part, and he would probably get caught in the crossfire or just simply die to the heart attack. But, you know, a last ditch act to save Matt in this scenario. But no, of all people, fucking Poindexter was out there. And I thought it was like interesting because the two people we saw hit the ground, both of them were shot right through the eye. And maybe that was the joke. Bullseye. So he just clipped them all through their eye sockets. And then the knife just beep, 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 beep. God, so good. Because he's not in good standing with us or Fisk at this point. He's been played. So I wonder if there's going to be some kind of like, I mean, with everything that happened with Punisher where we left him off last season, and with where that's going for what I presume is going to be the setup for Last Kill, he probably won't be in this season much, if at all. Then we have, God, I can't remember her name. The psychologist who was writing all that, who was dating Matt last season. That recap was not enough. I don't remember her name. She's obviously, after everything, she had her stance going into this. Her whole thing was like analyzing the need for the mask for both vigilantes and, you know, criminals in general. I think her fixation originally starting off was vigilantes. And then for everything that happened with Muse, that has now affected her. And I think that, combined with her pre-existing obsession with the topic, I think that is going to send her spiraling. And I think in some way, you know, she's obviously, that's pushed her into Fisk's hands with his whole stance against masked individuals and vigilantes and all that. And her questioning of Jack is almost a questioning of herself in a way, especially with the "are you possessed by evil spirits" thing, because both then and in her apartment, she was visited by a vision of Muse. I love the camera work too when that happens, when she's fading into it and she just tilts as if she's like her feet are being pulled out from under her and she's falling back into it. I think that's really cool, or slipping into it. And I do think that there is a storyline where there is a second copycat Muse, and I'm wondering if that will be what they're going to do with her in this. I think that would be kind of cool to see them go down that road. But, after the end of last season, obviously Matt and Karen are laying low. I mean, Matt is presumed missing and or dead. Nothing confirmed. Apparently nothing official has been actually put out. So he hasn't faked his death, which was what I thought would be the case after everything that happened with his apartment and then all the kerfuffle in Hell's Kitchen or in the last season. I thought he would have used the cloak of his death to, parade around as Daredevil. But it seems like they're leaving Matt Murdock's status be questionable, like not written in stone for one reason or another. I mean, I guess it makes sense because they did the same thing with the Defenders, with the ending of that. People thought Matt died there too. Maybe not to rinse and repeat that, but I feel like given this scenario, it makes sense, and I think it would work too. But but some people are recognizing him; they know him from his reputation and as someone that would be helping them. The lawyer and the devil of Hell's Kitchen, maybe not one and the same, but both working towards the same goals. So, like when you see these people who are helping others try to get out of these dire situations, whether they be vigilantes or people just trying to get back home or get to somewhere safe. He's finding friends elsewhere while Fisk's brutes are ignoring law left and right or being sanctioned to be able to freely ignore law left and right. And then initially there was an oversight committee that was coming in because of how chaotic, especially after this ship going down, the things are now looking, the things that he is doing in this city that goes against like everything else. And, for a split second, then you have this character, Matthew Lillard, who just shows up and they get a phone call and immediately all of that goes away. Some shadowy segment of the government is holding sway over them. Obviously, that call came from Fontaine, Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, I think was her name, from Thunderbolts, from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so on, so on. She's still pulling some strings in the shadows. And I think just canonically by this point too, she's under the thumb of the Avengers, the new Avengers, her own, because they got blackmail on her ass real hard, but at the same time, publicly protected by them because of that play she made at the end of that. It's a weird stalemate they kind of have, which is interesting. So she's still pulling things like this. She still has sway. She's still got some power, obviously. Enough so to allow this to go out. And that also would line up with her ideals as well, if she's also invested or has her hands in all of this. That's interesting. The fact that, though, that Mr. Charles, as he's known right now, which if you've seen like Matt Lillard in interviews, he acts very similar to this. This seems kind of just like him on default, except for those little moments where the air in the room shifts and he gets very threatening real fast, like in a very playful way. Like that one little moment where he's like, this is really kind of fucked up and we need something done about it. And then he switches back into like that little jovial playfulness of it. It kind of makes these interactions with him kind of unsettling because he's just this external force that has a power, a sway in a way that Fisk doesn't really have here. That's a little larger from like something like a larger pantheon of sorts, maybe that Fisk is working under, or maybe are working for some mutual benefits. It's like some shadowy extension of the government or some secret Illuminati of crime. I'm not sure exactly. This is not a character I'm familiar with from the comics myself, so I don't know. Again, Marvel's not my strong suit when it comes to that sort of thing, but he's a very interesting character, and he's I don't know. He creates an interesting dynamic and almost an unsettling, uncertain air within Fisk's own plans and plots and schemes and everything. Like Fisk, I think, up until this point, other than what happened with the Bay, had some things under control, at least have an idea of how to manipulate things. But the moment he entered the field, you could feel a little bit of unease. Like he's kind of on, I don't know, you felt some tension in the air between Fisk and this guy, or once he came in. I mean, obviously, I think when those guys came in initially, I think he wasn't, I don't know how he would have handled that otherwise on his own. When, you know, he came in and when those people were like, hey, we're here, you cannot be doing this stuff, we're here for oversight. I don't know how he would have handled that without that intervention. And I think that's why it's even more unsettling, because that was fixed just like that by somebody outside his circle. You know, just the whole thing, the whole discussion about, oh, you trust your men, right? Yeah, cool. Are you cool with killing all of them? And it's like, no, because good men are not easy to come by. And he was like, all right, cool. I can do this. Get sailors from all over the world, just enough of them to get the job done, and obscure enough that once we axe them all, no one will miss them. What the fuck? That's insane. And he just like came in with popcorn, just cackling, just throwing his feet up on the fucking table like nothing's going on. Interesting start to the season. I'm excited to see where this goes, because I think this laid a really fun starting point for this next section of the story. You know, it creates a struggle and an unease both for where we are with our protagonists. You know, obviously they can't be seen in the public. They're hiding in the shadows. They're doing their stuff. You know, Matt and Daredevil are both to the world kind of wanted right now. So it's making things even more interesting on that front. And then on top of that, you've got Fisk, who has things seemingly locked down, now have control kind of stripped away. And then his own, maybe not the government he's being oversighted by, but whoever the fuck Matthew Lillard reports to, which is really shaking things up. I don't know. I think this was a pretty fun start to the season. And when they said it didn't start off slow, I was like, I don't know if I wholly agree. Like, we had like we opened with an action sequence, we ended with an action sequence. And I think everything in between was pretty tense and interesting. Also, the stuff with Karen going out, her contact being BB, the way that BB is two-facing everybody. You know, she's getting in close with Fisk. She's playing their game publicly to save her skin, but also to get close so that she can send out that information in some other way through unnamed sources or reasons. And I'm pretty sure if that is not her behind the fake Fisk broadcast, it's certainly somebody she's feeding information to. It's just cool. I don't know. I really like the way they're playing around with this. And yeah, fun stuff. Little real, very real, especially considering, but interesting start to the show. Anyway, what do you guys think of this episode? How do you feel about all of this? What are your thoughts? What are your theories? I would love to know. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking before you go, I want to shout out Lily Chan, Son, Kiana Chanel, but Greg, Angela Burr, Calvin Burnley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues. I'm going to take care of you at the office. You guys have been an amazing help with all of that. Thank you guys so much. And as always, I'm gonna give a huge special thank you to all of our channel legends. You and the patrons allow us to do so much of what we do over here, getting help with the editing. You know, when we get copyright strikes or claims, you help really soften the blow to the channel when that happens. Without you guys, we would not be able to keep up and cover all the content that we do over here. But we really appreciate you guys, because at the end of the day, we want to bring as much of it as possible to you guys here on YouTube, because without y'all, we wouldn't be here. But that's this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.